Hello students, in the last class we have discussed about budding. Budding is a type of asexual reproduction which commonly takes place in unicellular organisms like yeast. During budding, first the parent organism produces a small outgrowth. Later, that small outgrowth separates to produce a new individual. Means during the formation of young ones by budding, the parent individual produces a small outgrowth or small protuberance that is called bud. Then the nucleus present in the parent cell divides. One of the daughter nucleus passes into the bud. After that, bud grows in size. It constricts at the base, then it separates from the parent as a new individual. Sometimes single yeast cell may produce 1 to 3 buds which may further bear buds, and all these buds may remain intact for some period of time. Budding in yeast can be studied by performing simple experiment. Take a 20 ml of 10% sugar solution in large test tube. In a large test tube, take 20 ml of 10% sugar solution. For that, add a pinch of yeast granules. Stir it with the help of a glass rod. Then cover the mouth of the test tube by the help of cotton plug. Keep this test tube aside or in a warm place for about 2 hours. Then after 2 hours, take a drop of solution containing yeast present in the large test tube with the help of a dropper. Then place a small drop of solution containing yeast on a clean glass slide. Put a cover slip over that. Then observe the slide under microscope. When we observe the slide under microscope, it shows that presence of large number of small colorless oval shaped outgrowth or oval shaped cells, and in some cells we can observe the development of small buds over their surface. When we observe this slide under microscope, we can identify small colorless oval shaped cells. Oval shaped cells are yeast, and we can also find out the presence of buds at the surface of the oval shaped cells. It shows that budding takes place in yeast. In this video, let us discuss about asexual reproduction in multicellular organisms. In the previous classes, we have discussed about asexual reproduction in unicellular organisms, which includes binary fission, multiple fission, and budding in yeast. Asexual type of reproduction which occurs in unicellular organisms includes binary fission, multiple fission, and budding in yeast. Now let us discuss about asexual reproduction in multicellular organisms. In simple multicellular organisms, asexual reproduction takes place by fragmentation, regeneration, budding, and spore formation. Fragmentation, regeneration, budding, and spore formation are asexual type of reproduction which takes place in simple multicellular organisms. In case of fungi, we can also observe asexual type of reproduction, that is spore formation. Spore formation. Fragment is the easiest method of asexual reproduction, which commonly takes place in Spirogyra. It is a common method of asexual reproduction in Spirogyra, several fungi and bryophytes. Okay. Now let us discuss about fragmentation. Fragmentation is a type of asexual reproduction in which breaking up of the body of an organism into two or more parts called fragments grows into new individual. Fragmentation is a type of asexual reproduction in which parental body breaks up into two or more parts called fragments. Then each fragment grows into new individual. See here, this is the parent Spirogyra, or this is the matured Spirogyra. Due to some mechanical disturbance or chemicals or death and decay of older parts, fragments are produced. Fragments are produced due to mechanical disturbance or chemicals or death and decay of older parts, leads to the formation of fragments, means pieces. See here, this is the matured Spirogyra. Here, due to some mechanical disturbance or something, it produced two fragments. Here two fragments are formed. This forms one fragment and this portion forms another fragment. Later, these fragments only grows into new individual. See, this is the daughter individual or new Spirogyra, and this is also another new Spirogyra. And these two new individuals or new Spirogyra are formed by the fragments of this matured Spirogyra. And fragmentation also found in algae, fungi, bryophytes. It is also found in algae, fungi and bryophytes, but it is most common in case of Spirogyra. In Spirogyra, it is a most common method of asexual reproduction. Spirogyra is a green algae. It's a green filamentous algae. Green filamentous algae. Here, in case of Spirogyra, the chloroplast is spiral shaped. Chloroplast is spiral shaped, hence it is called as Spirogyra. And in fragmentation method, each fragment is having the capacity of photosynthesis, growth and division. All the fragments or all the cells present in the fragment are capable of photosynthesis, growth and division. This is about fragmentation in Spirogyra. Next one is regeneration. It's another method of asexual reproduction in multicellular organism. Regeneration. Re means again. Generation or genera means develop. Development of new individual. Regeneration is the ability to repair injured parts and replace the ones lost through accident. Regeneration is the ability to repair the injured parts. It is the ability to repair the injured parts and replace the ones lost through accident. And regeneration is a common method of asexual reproduction in case of planaria. Planaria shows regeneration. Planaria comes under Platyhelminthes. In 9th standard you have studied Platyhelminthes. Planaria comes under Platyhelminthes. The planaria has the capacity of regeneration. Means if planaria are broken or cut into pieces like this. If planaria are broken or cut into pieces, then each piece grows the missing parts and forms the complete organism or complete individual. See, this is the one planaria. Consider it's a parent planaria or matured planaria. Due to accident, this planaria are broken or cut into 3 pieces. See, this planaria is cut into 3 pieces. Means here one cut, then here. So totally 3 pieces are formed. Okay, these are the 3 pieces of planaria. Then in this piece, these 2 parts are missing. In this piece, this one and this one, these 2 parts are missing. In the last piece, these 2 parts are missing. Then each piece grows or produces the missing parts. See, here this piece produced these parts and the middle piece produced the top and bottom parts. Then the posterior piece produced the anterior parts like this. Finally, it develops into a complete new individual, new planaria. Regeneration is nothing but the ability to repair the injured parts or replace the parts which are lost through accident. Regeneration occurs due to the presence of special reserve or stem cells in the cut pieces. In the cut pieces, special reserve cells or stem cells are present in these cut pieces. Actually, in the cells of the cut pieces are differentiated. Differentiated cells means these cells are differentiated cells. Means these cells attain a particular shape, performing particular function like this. Then the cells are present in this cut piece are regain the capacity of differentiation. Means due to the presence of stem cells and de-differentiation of differentiated cells, the formation of new individual occurs by regeneration. It is nothing but de-differentiation of differentiated cells. Differentiated cells means these are the cells which attained a particular shape, performing particular function, etc., which cannot divide, which cannot multiply. But here the cells present in this cut piece are capable of undergoing de-differentiation. De-differentiation means again getting the ability of dividing or capacity of dividing due to the de-differentiation of differentiated cells. Due to the de-differentiation of differentiated cells. Due to de-differentiation, these cells which attained particular shape or performing particular function regains the capacity of dividing. These cells regain the capacity of dividing after dedifferentiation. Then these cells divide, produces number of cells. These cells divide and produces number of cells. After that, that number of cells undergo differentiation and give rise to particular type of cells or particular type of tissues. That cells and particular type of tissues develops or grows into new young individual or new planaria like this. Say one planaria broken into 3 pieces, then 3 pieces develops into or grows and develops into 3 new planaria or 3 new individuals. This is about regeneration in planaria. Thank you.